Hello, everyone. In today's reading, we're going to find out what energies you can expect in the month of February in 2024. So, we have 3 decks to choose from today and 3 crystals. So, go ahead and see what you're drawn to. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and let's get started. Hello, Pile 1. If you chose this deck with this crystal, this is going to be your reading on what energies you can expect in the month of February 2024. So before we get started, I wanted to mention that I am a slow talker, so if you want to speed up this video, you can go ahead and look in the description of how to speed up this video. I put directions there, but I pulled some cards to get us started, and I'm already getting so many messages, Pile 1. So, with that being said, I feel like a big theme here for you is going to be revisiting certain things or having to make some kind of pit stop, is what I was getting. There's something here about maybe having to retrace your steps in some way. But let's go in order here. So, on the top, I pulled some cards on the overall general energies, and I also have career and love here as well. So let's go in order. So for the overall energy, we have Queen of Wands in reverse. So Pile 1, I feel like February will be the month where you're being redirected in some way when it comes to your authenticity or your confidence. I feel like there's something here about seeing the bigger picture or something that you may not be considering that I feel that you're being guided to look at in the month of February. And I feel like this is something that's going to help uplift your spirits. It's going to help you feel more like yourself. But I feel like there's a sense of definitely having to learn something different or learn how to navigate how to approach certain things in the month of February in a different way. Which brings me to my next message. We have this Page of Pentacles, and this is representing the overall guidance for you on how you can handle the month of February 2024. And Page of Pentacles is all about it's like being a student of sorts. It's like being open to learning new things, essentially, Pile 1. And I feel like this makes so much sense because I feel like your pile is going to be different than the others, and I haven't even done those yet. But just to give you some backstory of Pile 1, this is actually my first prediction reading. So I've been brainstorming on how to do this or how to navigate this myself. Like, just going back and forth with different ideas. And I'm trying to be very receptive to where I'm being guided to go with this reading. So I feel that the same thing could be the same thing with you, Pile 1, when it comes to the month of February. I feel that there's going to be this sense of needing to surrender or be somewhat receptive to learning certain lessons. And I feel like there's definitely this lesson of letting your heart lead the way instead of relying strictly on logic or what's been, Pile 1, I feel like there's definitely this lesson of balancing your heart with your head in the month of February. And I feel like there's this guidance coming through about you can have both and you can still succeed, you can still thrive by balancing these different energies out. So next I'm going to talk about career. So I feel like this could be a big focus as well, Pile 1, because I feel like this is the main theme that I was picking up on when it comes to making a pit stop or having to revisit certain things. So we have 10 of Wands and 6 of Swords in reverse. So Pile 1, I feel like there's something here about navigating stress when it comes to career and not feeling frustrated with certain setbacks or having to retrace your steps, because I'm getting this is a very good thing, and you may not realize it in the moment, Padawan, but it's going to help you progress in career and in your life in general, Padawan. And for the guidance when it comes to your career, we have Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there's some blockages here that would need to be addressed in the month of February, Padawan, because I feel like there's some blockages of the heart here that could be affecting your motivation levels when it comes to career. But with that being said, Padawan, there's also this can also relate to your love life. Like, your love life could be something that could feel distracting or causing some kind of stress. I feel like this could be something that's already taking place, or something that you've already seen the like little hints of. And that brings me to my next message about your love life of Padawan. We have Five of Swords here, representing what energies you can expect. So, Padawan, I do feel like there could be this sense of needing to compromise with someone or having to withdraw your energy from someone in particular. This can be a love interest, but it definitely doesn't have to be. It could just be someone that you're really close to, or someone that you're giving your heart to. And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, this could actually represent a specific person in your life, specifically a feminine energy or someone who's a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But that will be for some of you guys watching. But as a whole, I feel like this is just a message about needing to navigate your own energy and how to feel like yourself again. And next we have Five of Wands in reverse as the guidance when it comes to your love life, Padawan. And definitely, I feel like there's a sense of needing to pick your battles wisely, or just know what's worth your time and energy. Okay, next we're going to pull some tea leaves, and this is going to be more specific things, Padawan, that you can expect in the month of February. So we'll just do the same thing for like specific areas of your life, love, career, things of that nature. So let's see what we're working with. So what can Padawan expect as overall energies for Padawan? Okay, so we have Hat. You will be playing a different role for your overall energy here. And on the back of the deck, we have Fair Man. So this could even describe someone specific that you're dealing with, but it certainly doesn't have to resonate. But if it feels right, then you can go ahead and take it, Padawan. What energies can Padawan expect in the month of February 2024 in their career spirit? Next we have Dragon, Beware of Self-Delusion. So Padawan, I just want to clear that up. I don't think this is calling you delusional or anything. I feel like this is just a word of caution of not forcing things or not taking on more than you can carry. Really recognizing what's yours and what isn't in terms of responsibilities, or yeah, that reminds me of this theory of when it comes to problem solving, Padawan, there's this theory about like if you can solve it in 24 hours, then it's not worth worrying about. Maybe I can look it up for you guys, but I don't remember. But as a whole, Padawan, there's this emphasis on when it comes to certain stressors or obstacles of knowing, can I solve this, or is this out of my hands? And really, it could help lift some weight off your shoulders, Padawan. Yeah, pile one. You guys could also be my air signs, or just people who are very logically driven, very in your head. So that could be a big lesson to master in the month of February. And for love, we have target a goal-oriented person. So this is very interesting, pile one. I might have to get more information, but I feel like this is saying that there may be someone that just they have a goal and they won't stop till they reach that goal. So this can be even someone that you know of that is kind of hard to deal with. Like, it's like there's no getting through to them. So you can please get more information about what can pile one expect in February 2024 in their love life. Yeah, you have staff you will be taken care of in difficult times. So yeah, pile one, I feel like there is definitely this reassurance that you'll get through these situations very swiftly is what I'm getting, because I feel like this isn't something that's going to drag on. I feel like this is something that is meant to like show you how powerful you really are, Pawan, when it comes to problem solving, and most of all when it comes to checking in with yourself. But yeah, with this hat you will be playing a different role. There's definitely this message about surrendering to certain outcomes or certain situations, because it will lead you to, it won't keep you stagnant. Pawan is what I'm getting here. Like, you'll see change in the month of February, but I feel like there's going to be the sense of conquering certain lessons first before you get there. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, Pawan. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. If you chose this deck with this crystal, this is going to be your reading on what energies you can expect in the month of February 2024. So let's get started. So quick disclaimer, Pile 2. This is my first monthly predictions reading, so I'm kind of being receptive to where I'm being guided to how to do this reading exactly. But as a whole, I'm going to be covering general energies as well as love and career. And I am a slow talker, so you can go ahead and look at the description for directions on how to speed up this video if you feel called to do so. Okay, so let's start with general energies. What general energies can... Okay, Pile 2, I'm really excited about this because I've been trying to kind of hold myself back here. And this is going to be an interesting reading for sure. And you know what, Pile 2, I'll show you my notebook because I like to have my notebook nearby in case I need to take notes. But just before I began filming, I was just kind of sitting with your deck. I was kind of just meditating on your deck for a little bit and really just trying to ground myself and get ready for the reading. But I want to show you what I already channeled. Yeah, if you can read that. So I've definitely how to, we're starting out strong. I feel like this is going to be a month of not giving an F, so to speak. I feel like it's going to be a very fiery month, which makes sense with the fact that you chose this. I feel like this is fire quartz. I'm not sure here, but it's definitely giving off that impression. Very fiery. And with this Page of Wands, I feel like the overall energy in the month of February 2024 will be the sense of feeling inspired, feeling like that inner spark. But I feel like this can also come from a place of maybe things have been stagnant for a while, pile 2, and this could definitely be your message if that applies. If things have just felt kind of boring and just uneventful, I feel like February will be a good month for that, for taking action and really just throwing caution to the wind. But let's keep going here. Spirit, what energies can how to expect in February 2024 in their career, please? Okay, when it comes to career, how to, I'm hearing I want to be paid handsomely. I think that's the expression, but that being said, we have the Hanged One, which is the Hanged Man in tarot, which is all about surrendering and really needing to see things from a different perspective. This gives me the impression, Pal, too, that February will be the month of I want this now. Yeah, and on the back of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which is all about, in terms of career and finances, it's like the ultimate goal. It's like feeling secure in your finances and just having, I don't know how to explain it, but since it's in reverse, I feel like definitely, Pile 2, there will be this need to work with your energy or work with your desire to have things at that given moment, which is really interesting. So I'm going to keep going here because I feel like as I keep going, there will be more information here. Spirit, can you please describe what energies can Pile 2 expect in the month of February 2024 when it comes to their love life? So we're covering love life, and then we'll just take it from there. When it comes to love, we have the Womb, which this card is unique to this deck. And essentially it's all about nurturing. And I'm going to take a look at the booklet real quick, Pile 2. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, Pile 2. I feel like with this Womb card, this is all about, it says receive, nourish, surrender, and patience. So I feel like that will be an energy you can expect in February when it comes to love. And I feel like this fiery energy that you may be stepping into, Pile 2, could have something to do with your love life. Like, it could feel as though, like, maybe you invested your time into things that you are awakening to that kind of took a lot of your time or was very draining on your energy. So that could be a big reason why there's this motivation in the month of February to really get out there and really just do what you want and aim pretty high. And Pile 2, I feel like this is a really awesome mindset to have. I'm always going to encourage people to dream big and really go after what it is that they want. But I feel like there's something here about keep that vision, but wait. This kind of reminds me of Pile 1. So if you were drawn to Pile 1, there may also be a message in there for you. But yeah, I kind of want to be respectful for anybody that's in a relationship or single, whatever your situation is when it comes to love right now. So I want to kind of take that a step further here with this Womb card. So for those of you who are single, I feel like you're going to be enjoying that more, or you're going to be prioritizing that more, because I feel like there's going to be this sense of I'm tired of waiting around. There's a big world out there and I'm going to go explore it. And for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like want to pull another card for you guys that are in a relationship. Spirit energies can how to expect in the month of February 2024 for those who are in a relationship already. Okay, for those of you guys who are in a relationship, we have the Queen of Swords. So I feel that this is a message about direct communication and really just stepping into your power. And I feel like this is something you guys have been waiting on. No matter what your situation is, Pile 2, I feel like there's a sense of something that's been a long time coming that you're kind of wanting to come to some sort of solution. Like, this gives me a very, like, at your wit's end type of energy. And for those of you guys who are in relationships, I'm not saying that this is going to be like a separation or anything, but something that would need to be addressed in the month of February. Just being more direct with your partner and put in boundaries if you need to. All right, so we're going to pull some tea leaves for some more specific messages. What is the raw energies? Raw energies is the energy that how to can expect in February 2024, please. Flowers, happiness. Spirit, what energies can how to expect in the month of February 2024 when it comes to career, please? I'll explain how to when I get all these cards out. Spirit, what kind of energies can how to expect in February 2024 when it comes to love, please? Spirit, can please get more information about love? Okay, Pal 2. So yeah, I feel that February 2024 is going to be a month where you prioritize your happiness for sure. And I feel like this is the overall energy that you can expect. And when it comes to your career, we have chain of events that will affect your life. So I feel like this is like a domino effect. Like, I feel like there's like one situation leads to another, or one question will lead to another question. I feel like there's a lot going on here, Pile 2, so I apologize if I'm kind of all over the place, but I feel like this is going to be a really good month for strong transformation as well as strong changes. And when it comes to career in particular, Pile 2, I feel like there's going to be this sense of discovering something new, whether this is a new job position or a new way of approaching your career. But I feel like this is going to be something that is going to have you step into a new era of sorts. And when it comes to love, we have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control, and Teardrops, great personal sorrow. So I feel that this is going to be different for everyone, but I feel that for most of you guys, this is something that's been said and done, or something that you already detached from, and now you're in this state of wanting to move away from it or move on from it. But with this cobweb card, I feel like this is a positive message about, more specifically, you, pile 2, and how you've already made so many positive changes in your life already, especially in the year 2024, and we're just getting started. Like, you put in the work, you've made uncomfortable changes, is what I'm getting, pile 2, even if it wasn't easy. For those of you who are in relationships, I feel like this is a message about this being a test or something that can really teach you guys how you and your partner would handle conflict or something more of a tricky situation. And this is also going to enlighten you on whether or not they're your person or that they're for your highest good. All right, so to wrap up this reading, we're going to get some final guidance. Final guidance does how to clear it out when it comes to how to navigate February 2024, please, Spirit. So we have King of Wands, and then we'll get some tea leaves as well. So this King of Wands can describe a particular person you're dealing with, pile 2, especially if they're a masculine energy or if they're a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like this could also represent your energy or the energy that you're stepping into. It feels very strong and powerful, and like I said, very fiery. Spirit, what kind of guidance do you have for pile 2 on how to navigate February 2024? Okay, so we have Rose, romance is in the air, and Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. So yeah, pile 2, I feel like the month of February, there's going to be a big focus on what you want, specifically when it comes to what situations feel right for you, what situations show promise, what situations show growth, and most of all, stability. I feel like a big theme here would also be in your love life as well. But there's also this positive guidance that because you're being, I feel like some of you guys may feel like you're being too harsh or too strict about your standards, but I feel like there's definitely this message that you're doing the right thing and to not be hard on yourself of how to. And this is definitely going to work in your favor because I feel like it's going to bring in something more sturdy, whether this is love or just personal happiness as a whole. And all right, pile 2, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this deck with this crystal, this is going to be your reading on what energies you can expect in the month of February 2024. So let's get started. So I went ahead and I pulled your cards to save us some time. And we have a lot to cover, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So with the way that I did this reading, I decided to go over what you can generally expect in the month of February, as well as love, career, and also some final guidance as well. So let's get started. So for the overall energy, we have 8 of Pentacles with Sun, happiness and well-being, and Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So pile 3, I feel like the month of February is going to be a month of like things finally calming down for you, and I feel that for a lot of you guys could feel like it's hard to believe. And with this 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you've been working really hard when it comes to anything that you put your energy towards, whether this is career or just your healing, growth. I feel like pile 3, you've really put in the work, and I feel like February is going to be a good month to see the fruits of your labor and also just positive changes as a whole. So let's move on to career. So when it comes to the energies you can expect in career in February, pile 3, we have Seven of Pentacles and Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Butterfly, a change for the better. So, pile 3, I feel like when it comes to career, this is kind of what I've been explaining already, but there's definitely this sense of working hard and kind of wondering if you'll ever see the fruits of your labor or if all your hard work is paying off. I feel like this is confirmation that it is pile 3. And with this archway, I feel like you can expect like new opportunities and just the world being your oyster, so to speak. And okay, so let's move on to love. So we have the Sun, Throne, position of authority, dog barking, advice from a friend, dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So this is the part that is this is the part, pile 3, that I want to talk a lot about because there's a lot to cover here specifically. And I feel like this could apply to different groups of people depending on your situation. But I feel like when it comes to love, there's a lot of positive energy when it comes to what you can expect in February. And I'm just getting so many positive cards here, which is really nice to see, and something that is really surprising me because there's just so many, like, it just puts me in a good mood, pile 3. But when it comes to your love life, I feel like there's a sense of maybe giving love a chance again. And I'm going to name some specific things I was picking up on, so go ahead and take it if it resonates. But with this throne, I feel like a lot of you guys have really been doing a good job at enjoying your own company and just really enjoying being single. Like, I feel like you guys have a healthy mindset when it comes to love in general. So I feel that this is going to be putting you in a good place to find more opportunities in love. And even if you have your hesitations or if you have your doubts, pile 3, I feel like this can be something very positive and maybe something that is out of your comfort zone, but something that can definitely be worth pursuing. And next we have dog barking, advice from a friend, and a distant friend is thinking of you. Okay, so this is the part where there's a lot of messages that I was getting here. So for those of you guys who have I feel like this is mostly for the feminine energies out there, or if you have a feminine friend, I feel like there's a sense of she wants to hook you up with someone or she wants to give you advice when it comes to love, because I feel like this doesn't have to be strictly a friend, it could be just a loved one in general, pile 3, but I feel like when it comes to this person, they really see you as a good catch, a great catch actually, and they really are, I feel like they're your biggest cheerleader, pile 3, and they want to see you happy with someone. They want to see you with someone, and I know that sounds kind of pushy, so obviously it's okay if you're not interested or if you aren't comfortable with that, but I feel like there's definitely this encouragement, pile 3, to go ahead and take a chance anyway. And yeah, I feel like pile 3, no matter what your situation is, no matter the specifics, I feel like a lot of you guys could have your doubts or hesitations, but there's definitely something very positive here. And there's just this sense of go ahead and give it a try and see what you think, and to not just write it off completely. And for some of you guys, I feel like you're going to meet someone new. And I feel like this can be someone in a leadership position, or someone who gives you advice or guidance, or this can be even someone like this would be something kind of local is what I'm getting, pile 3. So if you do meet this person, I feel like you would meet them at like something where it involves something everyone can benefit from. So if it's from like something financial or some kind of like financial advice, for example. I feel like I'm just talking in circles here, pile 3, but I kind of wanted to name a specific example. But as a whole, I guess, you may meet someone in your day-to-day life or just running errands, something where you may not expect to meet a potential love interest, pile 3 is what I'm getting. And for those of you, okay, I know some people don't want to hear about someone from their past, but I feel like this could be the message of some of you guys having a second chance with someone or rekindling something with a potential past love interest. And I feel that whatever this is, pile 3, this is going to put you in good spirits, and I feel like this is going to put the other person in good spirits as well, because with this dog, a distant friend is thinking of you. I feel like this is like they're going to be thinking of you even after you finish talking, even after everything is said and done and they go home. I feel like you're going to be weighing on their mind. Okay, so for our final guidance, we have strength, scales, keep your life in balance, finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future, and December. So pile 3, with this, I feel like February is going to be a good month to really open your heart and really find your sense of courage. Because I'll just keep coming back to this theme of, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't really believe that's what's going to happen. And I feel like a lot of you guys could have been moving in silence for a while now, or just really being more towards yourself and just kind of not expecting much. Like, this kind of gives me the impression of it is what it is. Like, I'm accepting this is what life is all about. But I feel that in the month of February, pile 3, this is going to test like your belief system, but in a good way. And pile 3, I feel like if there are any worries, this scales, I feel like there's just a sense of you're a very balanced person. You're very balanced in the way that you view things and perceive things. I just feel like you have a very good emotional intelligence and you're just a very mature person, a pile 3. So I feel that you got this in the bag, and to not let your worries get the best of you. And with this finger card, I feel like this is more of maybe this guidance to not... Okay, sorry, pile 3. I have a lamp over here and it's dying, so I apologize if it was kind of dark there for a second. But with what I was saying about this finger card, I feel like there's this message about not assuming the worst. Or not... It's always nice to pay attention to certain red flags or to address a problem when you first see it. But I feel like there's this guidance of pile 3 that to not make something out of nothing. And because I feel like there's a lot of positivity here, I'm getting a lot of like... I feel like a lot of you guys could also feel connected to animals, or there's a lot of animals coming up in this reading. And with these dog cards, I feel like you may even meet this person by walking your dog, or they may also be a dog person as well if you do see yourself as a dog person. But I feel like when it comes to love, pile 3, when it comes to the month of February, there's this encouragement that you are going to be on the right track towards meeting someone who is more like you, or someone you have more in common with and share similar beliefs as. And with this December card, this is kind of a lot that I was getting here. So this could be someone born in December, you could be born in December, but I feel like there's also this message of by the end of December of 2024, I feel like you're going to really see the bigger picture, or you're really going to see this happen firsthand. Like there's something here about just give it time and you'll see how positive things can turn in your favor by the end of the year. And I feel like this is also a message for some of you guys to take a look at what was a main theme in December 2023 and how that may be something that takes place in February, or something that's a common theme, especially if you've been working at something since December 2023. But yeah, with the 7 of Pentacles, pile 3, when it comes to career, I want to talk more about this because I feel like maybe you're going to feel as though it's just a lot of work, it's just too much. Like the 7 of Pentacles is the card of perseverance, and I feel that in the month of February 2024, there's going to be this sense of wondering if, but definitely pile 3, there's going to be like something to pay attention to when it comes to the energies moving towards you, that you, like I said, pile 3, there's, you may be like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, and there's could just be this sense of wanting physical evidence, physical proof of these things happening for you. But I feel that this is just something that could be internal and not something that doesn't mean you're not going to see change in the month of February, because I feel like there's a lot of positive things to work with here. And I feel that you've really come a long way, pile 3, and you deserve these positive changes. Alright, pile 3, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much.